Welcome to my channel English with Venu. Yesterday we were looking into tense, and in order to learn tense we need to get perfected in the verb forms. So verb is action word and doing word. Every verb has three forms. We can write it as V1, V2, V3, and we can pronounce it as present form of the verb, past form of the verb, and past participle form of the verb. And for example, do, do, did, done, write, wrote, written, sing, sang, sung, go, went, gone, drink, drank, drunk. These are all the verb forms. Present form of the verb, past form of the verb, past participle form of the verb. And we can extend these forms into two more forms. They are extracted from the first form. For the first form, if you add ing, then it is known as fourth form of the verb. Do plus ing, doing, write plus ing, writing, sing plus ing, singing, go plus ing, going, drink plus ing, drinking. For the first form, we have added ing form to get V4 form. We call it as present participle. Third form of the verb is known as past participle, and the fourth form of the verb is known as present participle. And from the first form, we can extract one more form, that is V5. This is the fifth form of the verb. For do, es is added, does. For write, s is added, writes. Sing, sings. Go, goes. Drink, drinks. And for the first form, if we add s or es, where to add s, where to add es? When a particular verb ends in o, then we can add es to that form to get the fifth form of the verb. Totally, we have 5 forms, and strictly speaking, we have 3 forms of the verb, that is present form, past participle form, and present participle ing form of the verb is known as present participle, and es form or es form is known as fifth form of the verb. And these forms are used in different tenses. When we get perfected in these 5 forms, we can use these forms in main tenses and also in subtenses. So, present form of the verb, past form of the verb, past participle form of the verb, present participle, and fifth form of the verb. Here, do, did, done, these 3 words are different. Only first do form, the past form is written as did, and the past participle is written as done. So these 3 forms are different forms. So it is a very strong verb. And in English, we have strong verbs and also weak verbs. What is a weak verb? Suppose for this play, 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 played is past form and played is past participle form. Here we have only added ed to this particular form to get past form of the verb and past participle form of the verb. And these jump, jump, jumped, jumped, ed is added to get past form and past participle form of the verb. And these verbs are known as weak verbs. When 3 forms are different for a particular verb, they are strong verbs. And if you add ed or t, dream, dreamt, dreamt. When you add ed or t, they are known as weak verbs. So we have strong verbs and also weak verbs. There are so many kinds in verbs. With regard to tense, with regard to forms of the verbs, here we do talk about only strong verbs and weak verbs. In uh, in advanced classes, we can deal another different versions also. Before we go into details of tenses, we need to get perfected in persons also. This is very important aspect in English, to get perfected in persons. First person and second person and third person. And what is first person? Speaker. Speaker is the first person. Whomsoever speak. If I speak, I am going to be the first person. If many members they speak at a time, then we is the first person. Here I is first person singular and we first person plural. Second person and listener. Listener is going to be second person and you singular. Listener, he is the second person singular and you listener second person plural. And third person spoken of. Spoken of is here. Speaker is speaking, first person is speaking and the second person is listening. And first person, second person, these two are very clear. And we do talk about the other person. He, she, it may be singular or we may talk about they. Then it is third person plural. Suppose if we talk about one person, that is muscular gender or male person, then he, third person singular. If we talk about feminine gender, she she, she is not only she, all the names, singular names that we talk about, spoken of, is the third person singular. And whatever the thing that we talk about, suppose if I talk about Ravi, Ravi is third person singular. If we talk about Kavita, then Kavita is third person singular. And it, if I talk about sun, the sun, it the sun comes under it. It means it is impersonal pronoun. We can talk about other things, singular things, not about the persons. It is impersonal. It is considered as impersonal pronoun. And they, if I talk about stars, if I talk about stars, stars they come under third person plural. Thus we have first persons, second persons and third persons. And first person singular is I and first person plural is we. Second person singular is you and second person plural is you. Here we need to talk about second person singular and plural. The word is the same, but according to the usage, it is considered as second person singular and second person plural. Even though we talk about singular person, the grammar rules that are applicable for both singular and plural will be the same for you, second person singular and plural. And we spoke enough. I am talking, I is the first person singular. I am talking to you, you are the second person, and I am talking about he, she, it. That means the person spoken of, the person which we spoken of is the third person and that is singular. Here they is considered as third person plural.